Esteemed investors, Reg, any thoughts?
I had no knowledge of why I would invest in you guys. What's your experience in this business?
That's a great question.
That's a below the belt.
Yeah, we'll invest in people.
Well, I am a user of a lot of different electronic devices, and I personally don't like it when my cell phone runs dead or my battery when I'm doing a presentation or my laptop might die or when I'm out in the library studying. I always need to have energy in it. The reason we came up with the idea is because it's a need that almost everyone in today's society has, is relying on batteries. So that does give us first-hand experience, I think.
Mike?
Litany here, I'm afraid.
You're the one.
Didn't state the problem you're solving. I didn't have a compelling, burning need that a problem be solved. You're talking about a niche product, which is by definition not a VC candidate. As soon as you say, I've got a niche product, my ears close up. Go away. Get out of here. I got nothing to do with you.
Okay.
I have more, but I guess that was it.
Yeah.
Unlike some of these other guys, maybe I would invest in younger, passionate people way before I invest in somebody who's done it a million times before. Because I find a lot more success comes from people who are hungry, passionate, excited about what they're going to do, and just going to make it happen against all odds. So I'll give you marks there. One thing that I saw in your marketing analysis is that you convinced me that the business traveler was the right market, but you didn't tell me how you were going to reach them. You didn't say you could market to them.
Right.
So you just said that that's where you're going. So.
Okay.
I'll follow quickly on that and say that you didn't monetize the market for me. You told me there are a whole bunch of people, but I don't know how much money is involved in that market. More generally, I have no idea as an investor how I'm going to make money on this deal. And if you don't tell me that, I'm completely uninterested.
Right?
Standard product, so who owns the IP of this product or products?
You're the right guy
For that.
Well, have you got control of it, or does somebody else have control of it?
We were going to delegate ownership of the company into partially into us and partially into the investors. We were going to give us, I think, we wanted to release 40% of the company.
No, but who owns the IP? That's really my question. On the technology.
I'm assuming we would.
Yeah. We don't know.
Okay, Ernest?
I listened to your presentation. I'm excited, but as everybody said, you never mentioned the pain. What exactly are you going to solve in the marketplace? And who is your competition? What's your competition doing? And I would have loved to see at the end of it an exit strategy. You know, there's risk involved in every business, and I believe you should be thinking about an exit strategy. How are you going to get out of this when the investors put about $1 million into your business? You didn't say 2 years. I didn't see your actual path to commercialization. I would like to see the big names and say, okay, I'm going to partner with these 2 or 3 people to get access to their market base. Those are some of the things that you should concentrate on. I like the technology, but you need to build on the idea of how to reach the customers.
Yeah.
I'm a techno weenie, but I'm also the person who has the funds to buy that product and has an interest in that product. And from a corporate side, I have funds to invest in a product. It took me 7 minutes, I can tell you, I actually figured out what the product was and how we sell it. Because you jumped over it so quickly at the beginning that I thought, what exactly is this? So my first time I was listening to it, I was slightly confused about what it was that we were actually working with here. So I would have liked to have seen if that is going to work, how it would work. So maybe just have a cord for a cell phone and say you plug it in here, a cord for here. If I had it in Europe, how would I work it? So all the time, I deal with a lot of other investors, as well, techno-weenies, we don't understand. So if you can just show us just a quick demonstration instead of just passing it around, just say, you plug it in here, when you're in Europe, you do this because it's different. If I wanted to have any of the gadgets that I own, how I would plug them all in. So that would be something first off, is when you're talking about how do you get your attention in the very beginning, show me really quickly. It's much easier than describing it. This is just play with it for a second.
Yeah, the struggle to minimize batteries for portable devices continue for decades, held by the biggest companies in the world. So For me, first of all, to present the competition as almost not exist, it's not convincing me. Secondly, what is the breakthrough, the technology breakthrough that you recognize and would like to capitalize on that you actually present us? Because that is the heart of the product, and in the end, your value proposition for the client, whoever will be.
Great.
All right, thank you guys for your
Thanks,
feedback.
guys. Good job.